Dear students, in lesson number 3, data handling, let us solve the example number 10. It is already solved in the book. I am trying to explain you. You try to understand. This is example number 10. A mathematics teacher wants to see whether the new technique of teaching she applied after quarterly test was effective or not. So mathematics teacher took some test and she started new teaching techniques and she wanted to see whether it was effective or not. She takes the scores of the 5 weakest children in the quarterly test. So after quarterly test she check their scores out of 25 in the first quarter and out of 25 in the second quarter. And in order to compare this, we have to draw a joint bar graph. So here Ashish scored 10 marks in first quarterly exam and 15 marks in half yearly. Arun scored 15 marks in first quarterly exam and in next quarter, that is half yearly exam, he scored 18 marks. Kavish scored 12 marks in first exam and 16 in next exam. Maya scored 20 marks in the first exam and 21 marks in the next exam. Rita scored 9 marks in the first exam and 15 marks in the next exam. So now we are going to take students on x-axis. 5 students are there and we are having marks of 2 tests. So we are going to do separate bars on x-axis. So name of the students will come on x-axis. First is Ashish. Ashish will need 2 bars, so I am keeping 1 bar empty, 1 centimeter empty, 2 bars for Ashish, then again 1 centimeter will be empty, and next comes Arun, so 2 bars, 2 centimeters for Arun. Next again this 2 centimeter will be for Arun, again 1 centimeter gap, and 2 centimeters will be needed for Kavish. So Kavish, I am going to plot 2 bars for here, Kavish. Then again 1 centimeter gap, I am going to make Maya's bar here, again 1 centimeter gap, and last comes Rita. So 2 bars, 2 centimeters will be needed for Rita. So let us draw bars for Ashish. First is 10 centimeter. Now look at the data information given. If you see the maximum marks are 21. So if you take 1 centimeter is equal to 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, we will get 21 here. So maximum marks is occupied on the graph. We are occupying all the graph paper. So we need to select the scale in such a way that you are occupying the maximum part of the graph paper. So let us start with Ashish. Ashish got 10 marks in first exam. That means these are 10 marks. And if you make a rectangle, you will be able to, it will be something like this. In second exam, he scored 15 marks. So 15 comes here. This is 15. Make a bar for half yearly marks of Ashish. Then next is Arun. He scored 15 in first exam, so 15 is here, and 18 in next exam, so 18 is here. You can make 2 bars separately connected to each other, so these are called double bars, hence the name also. This is a double bar graph. Then comes Kavish. Kavish, if you see in first exam he scored 12 marks and in second exam he scored 16 marks. This is 16. So if you can make the bars, these are double bars. Then comes Maya. Maya scored 20 marks in first exam. 20 is here, and 21 marks in the next exam. So let us make the bars for Maya. Please note, I am keeping 1 centimeter gap between each student's bars. Then lastly Rita. Rita scored 9 marks in the first exam. 9 is here. and 15 marks in second exam. 15 is here. After drawing the bars, you will notice that both exams marks are seen similarly and we are not able to detect them, separate them from each other. So what we do, second exams, half yearly exam, I am going to indicate by different bars, and quarterly exams marks I am going to indicate in a different way. So for this quarterly exam, I will use different shade. Quarterly I am using bubbles, and for half yearly exam I am using slant lines. So this is first exams are quarterly exams marks, which I am using bubbles to shade. So you can notice I have used bubbles to shade the first quarterly exams marks. Now I am using slant lines to shade the half yearly exams marks. The second bar indicates the half yearly marks, and you can shade them in this way, or you can shade in any different way, but see that in exam you need less time to shade these bars. So in this way we have drawn a double bar. Let us give the name to this. So what is this? This is a double bar graph. Double bar graph of. What is on y-axis? We have taken marks or scores. So marks. You can use the word against also. Against students. Yes.